I think extreme generosity is one of the uncommon traits of Sagittarius, and they don't get the credit of how generous they are. They don't only, they're not the type of people to just reject help. They're, if you want help, a colleague, a friend, family member, they are actually the types to sacrifice their time and money and effort for you. They're one of the few signs that do that. They truly, truly sacrifice. They genuinely need your help. They're going to go out of their way to try and help you. They, that's how they are. And I don't think they get the credit for that. Money wise, they're generous. All of the above, they cover generosity. They truly do. They are very, very generous, and it's really, I think it's underrated. Love is their kryptonite. I don't even know if I spelled that right. Kryptonite. Kryptonite. Yeah, love is their kryptonite. And the thing is with the Sagittarius, people don't know that they actually do love hard. That's why they leave even harder, because they can't take the pain. They can't handle the anguish of the love not working or the relationship breaking down, and they would rather just exit the building. It's their kryptonite. It's the one thing that can truly destroy them. Nothing else can but love. When they are in love, they sacrifice a lot of their energy and time to make sure that the other person is okay. And when they feel like they're not in a relationship that is conducive to success, they leave quickly, but it's because they're scared of the pain. They know it's their kryptonite. Kryptonite kills you slowly, and that's what happens with Sagittarius when love kind of goes wrong. So love is the kryptonite. Obviously, it's positive when they're in a good connection and good relationship, but negative when it's happening wrong and it destroys them. They feel no one is truly there for them. That's the thing. Like I said, they're extremely generous, but they do feel, on the other hand, no one is truly there for them. They feel like no one's actually really in their corner. They feel like they're just in this world by themselves, doing whatever they need to do by themselves. It's nothing to do with anyone else. No one was really going to save them. They feel like it's all on them in some way, and that's why they're so independent, and they do their own thing, and they like the freedom, because they feel like if they don't have freedom, they can't rely on everyone around them. People around them, they can't trust them to do the right thing. They want to be in charge of what they do because they feel no one truly has their back. But they truly have a lot of people's back. They truly do. So yeah, they may, even like when they was growing up, teenagers, kids, wherever it may be, they may felt like they're not really wanted the way that they feel like they wanted to be wanted. They feel like they're not really need to be wanted because they have this independent side. But that independent side, you know, kind of potentially parents may feel they can handle things and stuff like that. So therefore, they don't get that full blown connection potentially, but nevertheless, they feel like no one truly has their back. That's for sure, for sure. Big eaters. I know it's funny, but they can eat a lot. Sagittarius is half man, half horse, right? So what is it? What's the saying? He can eat like a horse. Yeah, big eaters. I'm not saying they're all like overweight or whatever, but they can consume food, a lot of food. You'll be surprised how much food that they consume. They're just massive eaters, and drinkers too. To be honest with you, they can handle their drink. They can take a lot of alcohol. So they have to, obviously, Sagittarius rules the liver, so they have to be careful with that because it can cause them illnesses down the line. Yes, it's probably their power reason, probably why they can eat so much, because of they have strong livers, but they actually cause damage to it with alcohol. So, but they are big eaters, so it's is a thing. And another thing is that they love tall people. They love tall people. Honestly, they love tall people, men or women. I'm not saying like, men love tall men, but just love. They just think, oh wow, you're really tall. Like a man would really respect that man because he's just tall. Sagittarius just love height. You know, the thing is, obviously, their motto, their quote is "I see," and I guess for them, it's like people who are tall can see more than longer and further than others. You know, potentially, not necessarily true, but so therefore they like that height because they probably want that height, or maybe they do have the height and they respect people who do have that height, or they may be, you know, women maybe like men who are tall. I know for a fact, you know, if depending on your placement, if you have certain placements in Sagittarius, you definitely are like a sucker for tall men. But even if it's your sun sign, you like tall people around you, like tall men around you. So these are the uncommonly known traits of Sagittarius. And if you are a Sagittarius, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll speak